Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Hey? My house? Is that a problem? Yes, it is a problem. I have porno, fleshlights, all sorts of fucked up shit. You do not want to see my room. And it smells like straight sweat and body odor. Like, you do not want to go to my room. You don't want to go to my room. It smells like straight ass and sweat. And I am lazy as fuck. And I got porno DVDs all up in there. And it smells like straight sweat. I also have trash everywhere. I don't want to clean it because I'm lazy and I am a neat. Yes, I'm a fucking neat. Hopefully you come to my room and clean it. That would be neat. No, I'm just playing. I don't know, but I'm a lazy fuck and I'm not gonna clean that shit, bitch. What the fuck am I saying now? You don't want to come to my room because it's got porno and flashlights. I don't know, but okay. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. No, don't hit new game. That'll fuck my whole shit up. Alright, we're playing this one. Doki Doki Literature Club. We're gonna speed run through this entire game right here. Look. Yeah. I don't know which one got the most love, but I don't give a fuck. It looked like they all had the even amount of love, but another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. How are y'all doing today? I was just hanging out with my cousin just now, as a matter of fact, and you know, I got some water in my system, so I'll be able to do the voices better. I got some sleep, I got some shut-eye, so I should be feeling more energized. Let's see, maybe we could go, it's 1:40 in the afternoon right now. Let's see if we could go for like 5 hours. I'm gonna see if I could play until like 6 o'clock. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I've seen a comment. My boy, my homie, he told me, you know who you are, by the way. He told me that this game does get scary, so I'm really excited for that. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Let's see, what were the voices again? She was supposed to be Tails from Sonic, so what is Tails? Sonic! Okay. Hi, Bob King. Nah, that's... Hi, Bob King! Like that? Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Yeah, but I mean, why do I have to go with you? You know, you can go by yourself, can you not? No thanks. Oh, I think I know it. Okay, he doesn't want to go because he thinks she's trying to gaslight him into going with her, so that way she could get him to buy the snack for her. I think I know what she's on to. I promise y'all, I think. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh, see, I told you. He's trying to gauge if she's gonna try to manipulate him. Sorry, I just hit my desk. If she's gonna try to manipulate Bob King into paying for the snack for her. Right? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. A coin purse? What is this, Naruto with his little frog wallet? She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk, and there's nothing in it. Just cobwebs, just dust bunnies, nothing. Nada. Only 2 small coins fall out. You're broke ass. I knew it. You're trying to get me to pay for your snack? I'm not handling your light work, Sayori. That's your fault. Get your money up. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Get your money up. Oh, broke ass. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. And then there's one more thing. What? She's always hungry? You're always hungry. Oh, okay, yeah. And so that only leaves the one option. Does the school not, like, is the lunch not enough? Like, what? Oh, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You'll only feel guilty if you personally deserve to feel guilty. Like, if you actually did something wrong, then you'll feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to exactly. Wait, what was Yuri's voice? It was something gentle. It was something gentle. It was like, Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Bob King to let me borrow some money! Nah, don't get Yuri involved in this. This isn't her problem. This is between you and I, Sayori. It's an A-B conversation. Don't see if Yuri can get involved into it. Y'all see what I did there? Alright, nah, that wasn't funny. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ooh, big ass words. Get her, Yuri. Did I just... I didn't mean that. What do you mean? You were speaking your mind, and that was facts, that was based. What was so bad about that? I got too absorbed in my book. That's her excuse for everything. If she, like, pushes someone down the stairs by accident while walking behind them and doesn't notice them, it's because she got too absorbed into her book. If, I don't know, if she trips and then makes somebody else fall in front of her, it's because she got too absorbed into her own book. If she accidentally smacks somebody in the face, it's because she got too absorbed into her own book. You see where I'm going with this? Yuri, you can't use that excuse all the time. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Revolution? Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Oh. This girl is a freak. You a freak. I like that. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. True. She is a manipulator. But to be fair, she had to trick Natsuki into making the cupcakes. So, well, no, that further demonstrates her manipulation, does it not? But you wouldn't have come if it were for the... Yep. I'm telling y'all, I've not played this game before, and I've never seen it before. I'm telling y'all. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Yeah, that further demonstrates your manipulation. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap. Kya! Ow! What was a cookie? Oh. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Bro, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic sounds fire right now. Little Bob King tangent, I know, but I remember the first time I ate edibles. So I went to this party in middle school. It was 7th grade. Let me paint a picture for y'all. It was I think 2014. I was 13 years old, 7th grade, and my friend, let's just call him Nicholas, he invited me to a party at his house, and his parents were wealthy. So they had like a nice house, a swimming pool in the back, typical rich, wealthy house. So Nicholas, he liked to bake. And he never told me like what his secret ingredients were or what he put in them. But we were at this party, and there were like, I think 5-6 girls and like 7 or 8 guys, including myself. So, it was a pretty cool party. He was playing music, we were playing like, I don't even know what we were listening to. We were probably listening to Fetty Wap or some shit, because it was 2014. And, he shows up, he comes out, I smell like some cookies, right? Or some sort of dessert. I can smell it. And I'm like, damn, it smells good as fuck in here. So I stopped dancing. And then I'm talking to Nicholas. I'm like, hey, bro, I walk into the kitchen and I talk to him. I'm like, hey, bro, what are you cooking? He's like, oh, my boy, Marshall. That's my real name, by the way. He's like, I'm cooking up chocolate chip cookies, snickerdoodle cookies. I'm cooking oatmeal raisins, all sorts of shit, even sugar cookies. I'm like, oh, word? Okay, well, let me get some. He's like, hell yeah. These cookies were giant. If you've ever eaten at like a restaurant, it's called Perkins. It's out in Florida, right? It's in the South. Maybe you could find them in North Carolina, South Carolina. I'm not sure. But he shows up. He has this red bowl, this big ass bowl. Like those bowls that people leave out on their doorstep when it's Halloween, and it says take one, but then you end up pouring the whole bowl into your Well, he had a bowl like that, and it was filled with just these cookies, an assortment of flavors. And he sets them on the coffee table, because we were all sitting at the coffee table, around the couch, just playing like, I think we were playing fucking 2K, like NBA 2K. And like I said, we had Fetty Wap in the background. Some people were dancing outside, other people were dancing inside, and we were just chilling. Some people were even smoking weed. We were doing all sorts of stuff. What do teenagers do, back in 2014? You know what I mean? So we was just kicking it. This guy Nicholas, he shows up with all these cookies. There were like 24 of them. There were so many. I had no idea that they were laced with weed, and he didn't tell anybody. So I ate like 4 or 5 of them hoes. And then I'm looking at him, and as I'm eating them, this nigga is laughing. I'm like, bro, what's so fucking funny? He's like, nothing. I'll tell you later. I'm like, okay. And so I start eating more, because I was starving. We hadn't eaten that whole time. He had a party, but he didn't have any snacks. Those were the snacks. And he tricked everyone. It wasn't just me. There were like these 2 girls. They had like 3 of them hoes each. I think my friend, another friend, Blake, his name was Blake. He ate like 2 of them, I think. And these cookies were, like I said, they were gigantic. They were like the size of an adult male palm. Like, they were giant. And so we were eating them. I ate like 4 or 5 of them hoes. I'm seeing Nicholas laughing, chuckling in the corner. He's not eating them. He's not eating any of them. But my dumbass didn't think anything of it. I just thought he ate before the party or something. That was the biggest mistake of my fucking life. Next thing I know, I'm laughing, like giggling at nothing. Like random things that aren't funny, I would just laugh at. I was having like these random thoughts, but I couldn't really like focus on one specific one. There were like a bunch of them happening all concurrently, like in my head. I was thinking like, yo, my existence is a lie. Or I would have I would have thoughts like, yo, what if like the Cretaceous period, like the meteor never hit? Or I was just thinking random nonsensical gibberish, you know? And Nicholas, he walks up to me, he's like, bro, you good? And I'm just like feeling all fuzzy and like, it felt like, you know, like in a video game, like if there are enemies that will hit you with something and then it will invert your controls. That's how I felt, but in my brain. Like, I felt as if I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I still did know what was going on. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, Nicholas, were these cookies, did they have weed in them? And this nigga bursts out laughing. And all the other people who were laced as well, they were going through a trip just like I was. But Nicholas, this nigga was laughing at all of us. Long story short, I never hung out with Nicholas ever again. Cause like that is a crime, is it not? Like to lace someone's food and not tell them. Like that's literally what Bill Cosby did, but not as evil. And he didn't. You know what he told me when I got pissed off? He said, "Bro, I thought y'all all would like this." I'm like, "What? What do you mean like this? We have exams tomorrow. Like, why the fuck?" And yes, I know. Why am I? It was right before Christmas break, okay? I'm like, why the hell am I going to a party right before exams? Well, or midterms. Well, you know, I was just a rebel back then when I was a kid. I snuck out of the house. Like, my mom was not gonna let me go to this party. I asked her if I could go, and I still snuck out anyway. I did the old trick where you just put a pillow underneath your blanket and sneak out the window and then leave. She had no idea. But like, this nigga Nicholas, bro. If you're fucking watching this, you know who you are. Alright, fuck you. But yeah, this nigga, bro, this motherfucker pissed me the fuck off. I didn't talk to him the rest of the night. Cause like, think about it. He maliciously well, not maliciously, he thought we would enjoy it. But like, he can't be trusted. Like, he's trifling. He put weed, and it wasn't indica. It was a sativa, right? Sativa, yeah. So I mean, at least it wasn't indica, cause that shit would put you right to sleep, you know. But still, like, he had me so heated, and I never spoke to him ever again. I never went to his house ever again. Like, I cut this man off. He was in a couple of my classes, and I never spoke to him ever again. And I made sure that a lot of the other people who also were laced with that shit too, that they never talked to him ever again too. Cause like, you know, he was laughing and he thought that shit was funny. But anyway, I'm sorry about this whole tangent, this whole Bob King rant. I humbly apologize. Let's continue with the gameplay. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. That sounds fire though. Sayori glances around. Wait. Is this a miracle? Is this because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Nanatsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Damn, Sayori, you're doing the most. Jeez, just eat it. Exactly. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big ass bite. It's so good. Oh. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. What? I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Natsuki, can I get one? Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. That's why I gave you the oatmeal raisin one. You know, the one that nobody likes. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? The oatmeal raisin trash ass cookie that nobody likes. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori, look how she just ran up on her, bro. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Bro, Sayori, you need to calm your ass down, bro. Could you imagine if you gave somebody like, a cookie, right? And you gave them the flavor that you don't like. Let's say you give them Snickerdoodle, and you have a peanut butter cookie, and this nigga, he walks up to you. After he asks you if he could have a bite out of your peanut butter cookie, pause, and you say no, but he still walks up to you anyway and takes a bite out that shit, bro, that's a right hook. That's an uppercut. Like, you need to run a fade after that. Like, what the hell? Hey, did you seriously just do that? Look how she ran out of there, bro. She's gone. She used instant transmission. She used Minato's flying Raijin jutsu. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Oh, you mean like how Iris is like with Ash from Pokemon Black and White, where she's like, you're such a kid. Wait a minute. We're about to go on a detour. I'm sorry, y'all. But I have to talk to y'all about something. Let me do a window capture. Yeah, Microsoft Edge. Window capture. Let's see. Y'all are about to see my search history. Hold up. Yeah, Ash redesign Pokemon. Let's see what this... Wait. How do you do this again? Oh yeah, here it is. Wait, what? Images. Let's see. This nigga Ash looks terrible right now, bro. Wait, is it displaying? I don't think OBS is displaying it. Hold on. Okay, that's Doki Doki Literature Club. Window capture. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. You have to actually be on a certain tab. Alright. Let's talk about Ash's redesign from Pokemon. They really fucked my boy Ash up. Look at this. Look at his shoes, bro. Look at this nigga shoes. He got on an Apple Watch, bro. What the fuck? Look at his face, bro. This nigga face. Like, look at the pencil stroke for a mouth, bro. Okay, now look at Ash from let's look at Ash from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I think that version of Ash is really good. Personally, yeah, in the anime, take a look at Ash. This looks way better. Look at how the shadowing and the detail is much more prevalent, I guess. Well, like, the hat actually looks more detailed. This nigga nose looks more detailed and crispy. Like, you can't tell me otherwise. But this is one of the biggest downgrades of all time. Next to, like, Aunt Jemima's. And, like, you know what I mean? And, like, the Twitter logo. Like, these are some pretty... I know it might be a hot take. Especially, like, Ash, you know, the newer Ash. But, like, look at this nigga Ash, bro. He looks cold. Like, he looks like that guy. His hat has more detail. His eyeballs actually are focused on something, you know? Like, the shadowing is cleaner and crisper. Crispier? Yeah, crisper is not a fucking word. I'm sorry. But like, yeah. Diamond and Pearl was peak. And then let's take a look at Iris. Or no, Black and White, right? I don't think they changed him at all in Black and White. Let's see, okay, that's Iris. Iris looks peak too. And no, I don't want to see any deviant art comments or any fucking R34 shit. These niggas are just kids, bro. I do not want to hear that shit. Gooners ruin everything, I'm telling y'all. But look at the detail in this nigga's hat. Look at the detail in the shirt and like the shadow. Like the quality is just way better. But like the Ash redesign, I'm telling y'all, it just sucked, bro. Come on. Redesign. Search. And I could go on a whole tangent about how Pokemon has become lazy over the years, but I'm gonna save it for another video, or maybe I don't want to sound like Giram Red, my boy Giram Red. I don't know if y'all watched Giram Red's videos. Shout outs to Giram Red, by the way. Like this nigga, he's kind of the one who inspired me to get into YouTube in like content creation. But like, yeah, look at this. This is terrible. Look at the hat detail is not there. Like, yeah, definitely one of the biggest like worst one of the worst redesigns ever. Like a big downgrade, really big downgrade. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm terribly sorry. But anyway, now that with that tangent out of the way, let's go back into the game. Let's go. Close this. Game capture. Wait. Let me see if... Okay, Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, Doki Doki Literature Club. Capture specific window. Close that. There we go. Okay. Alright, sorry y'all, I'm still learning OBS and everything, so I might edit some of that out or something, I don't know. But yeah. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Oh yeah, Monica isn't in the club room yet. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me! Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. What was her voice again? Oh snap, I forgot. Oh yeah, Vector from Sonic. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Is that Vector from Sonic? I hope I do a good Vector impression. Or I know in the last video it was like Squilliam Fancy Son. I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I am like that. Or is that more like Waluigi from from Mario? Oh, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as the episodes progress. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, okay. You're looking at me. You're trying to do something, Monica? I mean, like I said, they're 18. I'm just saying, but... never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I'm not sure I have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Don't put pressure on her, Sayori. What are you doing? That's... Monica looks at me. Oh, you want to make a song for me? Okay. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Bob King. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love a chance to share them once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't fucking read. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Oh yeah, y'all are probably seeing the skip thing. Let me be real with y'all. I did record this earlier, but the problem was OBS didn't want to record the capture earlier for some reason. Y'all might have heard this in my last video and in my reaction to Glorb's video. But yeah, for some reason OBS did not want to capture it, so I'm re-recording it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I kinda lied a teeny bit when I said I've never played this game. But still, I'm saying the same shit that I said in my last recording. So it still comes out fresh, you know what I mean? But I had to keep it real with y'all. Cause like y'all can clearly see that this is not grayed out, so y'all probably would comment, "Hey, wait, Bob King, you already played this. So why are you trying to act like, nah?" I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. But still, it's still fresh to me anyway because it's been days since I've actually even played this, and I kind of forgot. I have the memory of like a badger, I'm telling y'all. And then I went out to do something. I went to hang out with my cousin today. So this is still pretty fresh to me. It's fresh in my mind. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, like... So yeah. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Okay. Sorry. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's... Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Monica, can you pipe down, please? Eh? Yuri was gonna go make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, are you jealous? Are you jelly? I think you are. I think you are. You're trying to cock block. That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Ooh, I fuck with this. Yeah, Yuri, speak your mind. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bob King in club activities? Hey? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Bob King. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Ooh, I like how Yuri just grew a spine all of a sudden. I fuck with that. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Wait, what's wrong? Why are you looking like that, Yuri? What's wrong? You spoke your mind. There was nothing wrong with that. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Wait, but there wasn't anything wrong with that. Monica was trying to cock block. Like, what do you mean? There was nothing wrong with that. Yuri. Yeah, it wasn't even that big of a deal. Like, why are you making a mountain out of a molehill right now? Something about the way she said that. Yeah, it irked me too. It made me feel so irritated. Yeah, right? It pissed me off too. Because, like, she was trying to, like, cock block. Like, you could tell she was jealous. You could tell by the words that she was speaking. It wasn't what she said. It was the way that she had said it. You know what I mean? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. You're not a bad person. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. Yeah, right? Monica was trying to cock block. Like, she was in the wrong, if anything. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Bob King, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because you didn't do anything wrong. Like, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah, I already used that example, but, you know, like, you're blowing this whole thing out of proportion. How about that? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ooh, that was a bar, Bob King. Okay. What, you got love bars. You got bars with the hose, don't you? Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. I like that. I might write that down. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? No, I wouldn't hate you. All you did was say what was on your mind. And if anything, I kind of don't like Monica now. Like, she literally tried to cock block. You know, like, that was a little bit disrespectful of her. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Sorry. Yuri lifts her head. Bob King, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. Oh yeah, I know. Because you want something more. You don't want to just be friends with her. You want to actually... Okay, I'm not going to finish that sentence. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway... yeah. That's a seamless transition. I love the segue. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Bob King, do you like oolong tea? Oh, oolong tea is bussin'. Yeah, especially if you use like the right packet and maybe like if it has an actual leaf, like the natural stuff. That stuff is delicious. And it puts you to sleep. Well, no, not really, but that's more like chamomile. For me though, whenever I drink any kind of tea, even sweet tea, it puts me to sleep. There's something about tea and just my physiological effects. It just puts me to sleep. I don't know why. I can't drink tea. And unsweetened tea, I never understood the point of that. Just drink water, bro. Like, why do you drink unsweet? What is the point of that? As a matter of fact, I'm about to drink some water right now. Listen to this. Alright, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Fahrenheit or Celsius? Well, I guess if it was Celsius, it would set the whole entire classroom on fire, right? What is 200 degrees Celsius? Alright, we're going on another detour. I'm sorry, y'all. Window capture. Game capture. Where is it? Oh, wait, I have to open Microsoft. Hold up. I don't want y'all to see my internet history because that shit is embarrassing. Let's see. 200 degrees Celsius to... Well, I know the formula because, you know, in the Navy, when I was a quartermaster, I had to know it. Now I sound like a fucking nerd. But, I just wanted to show y'all anyways. Let's see. This is probably the most unnecessary, whatchamacallit, detour ever. Oh, okay, it's 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that would set the entire building on fire. I'm sorry for that detour, y'all. Alright, let's go back to Doki Doki, game capture, Doki Doki Literature Club. Transform, fit to screen, window capture, Doki Doki Literature Club. Yep, there we go, okay. I'm sorry about that unnecessary ass, detour, but yeah. Let's get back into this. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees Celsius. Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even when I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. I was already impressed by you, Yuri. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not really hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Bob King. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bob King, I have another request. Yes? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Excuse me, sorry about that. Hey, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Oh, okay. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over on my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Bro, why are they going sexual with this? Come on, man. You can't tell me that's not sexual. I have back pain. I wonder why that is. You know, like, bro. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Bruh. Always hunched over like that while reading. No, we know why. It's because of... I can't finish that sentence. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Oh, hell yeah. Because if Sayori found out about that shit, she would eat that shit in a heartbeat, like Patrick in that one episode of SpongeBob when they only had one chocolate bar left. Y'all remember that episode? You took my only food. Now I'm gonna starve. Y'all know? Or like, she would eat that chocolate, like that crazy chocolate side character from SpongeBob. You know that episode where he's like, chocolate! You know what I mean? Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Oh, you need to borrow my glasses? I could let you wear mine. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Ooh, okay, Bob King. I bet your blood pressure is gonna rise. I already used the Naruto meme in the last video. I'm not gonna do it again. No, I'm probably gonna do it again. But this time instead, I'm probably just gonna use Iruka Sensei doing it instead. Or, maybe like... Because last time I used Ebisu. Nah, I don't know. Maybe I'll still use Ebisu. Or I'll probably use Jiraiya. I think Jiraiya had some moments where his nose bled. I don't know. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? If anything, we might do a detour. I don't want to do a detour because I mentioned the meme. But if we do another detour, I would probably show the blood pressure meme from anime. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Window capture. Microsoft Edge. My nigga Bob King is about to fucking edge. I know that. Actually, let me not show that window just yet, though, because I do not want to show my internet history, you know, so... let's see here, anime meme where the nose bleeds. Search and images, GIF images. All right, now let's go back into OBS. Show the window, game capture, Microsoft Edge, capture specific window. Let's see. All right, here it is. This nigga right here from Bleach. Not Bleach, One Piece. Oh man. Perfect. This is my nigga Bob King when he has physical contact with Yuri. He doesn't know how to act. Iruka Sensei, this is the Iruka one. This nigga. Yeah. Yep, Iruka. Yeah. Y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. Alright. Enough fucking around. Let's continue with the actual game. Doki Doki Literature Club, game capture, Doki Doki. There we go. Alright. I really hope that it actually shows the windows in my gameplays this time, because if I have to restart this whole entire game, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Also, let me know how the audio sounds. Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Yeah, I already know. The nosebleed meme. Your teacup! Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Ooh, okay. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's completely oblivious. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading and not getting a nosebleed. Sorry, y'all. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, okay. Nice. We got the little, stars, you know, the little, You ever notice, like, when you're looking around and you get noticed? What did I just say? You get noticed? You get dizzy, right? And you see, like, these little fly-looking things around your face. But they're just, like, light, I think. Light constructs from your eyeballs. That's what these remind me of, kind of, in a way. I don't even really know what that even is called. Oh, no. We're probably going on another Bob King detour. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Capture specific window. Microsoft. Game capture. Capture specific window. Microsoft. Let's see. Microsoft. Alright. Let's see here. Wait. Let me turn that off so that I don't show my internet history, obviously. Alright, let's see. Instead of images, we want all. Alright, what is that dizzy effect in your eyes that looks like flies everywhere? Question mark search. Alright, let's see here. It's called eye floaters. The dizzy effect in your eyes that look like flies everywhere is likely due to eye floaters. These deposits or condensation form in the eyes I can't read, y'all. Vitreous humor and cast shadows on the retina, making it appear as though the shadows are moving or floating. Oh. Okay, well, that's interesting. Actually, I wonder what the images look like. This right here reminds me of the Mr. Krabs meme. Oh man, we're going on a rabbit hole of detours. Mr. Krabs confused meme. This one right here, where it's like distorted in the background and he's all like, what the fuck? This shit is hilarious. I don't know who came up with this, but yeah, this shit was pretty... I don't know who came up with this one. But yeah, what the hell? This shit is cursed. What is this? What? I've never seen this one before. What the hell is that? Yep, this. They got, okay, a translucent version of it. As a matter of fact, let me save it. I might put that, memes for my videos. Confused Mr. K. Save. Alright. Alright. Enough with these detours. We actually have to play the fucking game. Let's see here. Window capture. Turn that off. Go back to Doki Doki, turn that on. Go here, turn this off, turn this on. Doki Doki Literature Club. Turn this off, turn this back on. Alright, there we go. No more detours. Hopefully not. Anyway. Alright. Alt tab. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Ooh, okay, that's a little intimate. I like that. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. She still looks like she hasn't noticed. Oh, yeah, okay, now she has. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Yeah, that just happened, Yuri. Bob King. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Not in this context, Yuri, but I'll take it. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh, okay, she wants me to do, okay. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she even can't focus now. My heart is pounding. Oh, hence the name Doki Doki. Got it. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. Oh, okay, we got the eye shift. I like it. How did it even come to this? I'll tell you how, Bob King. You lodged a chocolate in her mouth while she wasn't looking, and then she liked it. So, that's how. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Nice. Smooth. You're smooth, Bob King. Like Dimitri says from Sly Cooper. Smooth. You know, I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What? Monica, why did you fuck that whole moment up, bro? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, hating ass bitch. I do not... Oh, what? Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Monica, fuck you. With your fucking wide ass, yardstick ass, eyeball placement ass. Like, what the fuck is this? I could put a yardstick between them. Like, why'd you have to come in and fuck everything up? I know that Yuri has the fucking yardstick ass, wide-eyed ass stare. But her shit isn't as bad because she has this little bisecting droop down with her bang. Your shit goes over your eyebrows. It doesn't go over between here. So your shit doesn't even make it look more natural. It just looks like a wide-eyed ass expression. Like that wide eyes. Like wide eyes. Like, I do not like you, but I'm sorry, y'all. But Monica, you actually pissed me the fuck off. Like why'd you have to... Oh, I know why. It's because of what Yuri said, isn't it? She got jealous. Is when Yuri said, well, Monica, can you mind your damn business for once? And then Monica didn't like that, so she had to butt in. Fucking cock blocker. Fucking Monica, bro. Everybody has a Monica in their life, like a cock blocker, like a professional grade hater. It'd be like the Reverse Flash, or you know what I mean, like just a generational hater. Angstrom Levy from fucking Invincible. There's always that one generational hater. Like, come on, Monica, why'd you have to fuck everything up? It's time to share poems. Like, fuck out of here. Oh, long neck ass bitch, bro. Like, fuck you.
Bob King, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Oh. Nah. Here's the perfect response to that. Just say, oh no, Monica. You know why? Because that's apparently a one person's job, right? That's what I would have said. I would have been like, no, Monica. I'm not gonna help Yuri. Because that's only a one person's job. Like, damn, why'd she have to come in and she fucked everything up, bro. We were having a moment. Yeah, of course. Bob King, no. No, you should have been sarcastic. I could see right through you, Monica. You're jealous.
Okay, thanks.
Like, no, bro. The spell is abruptly broken. Talk about a boner killer.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Sorry, y'all. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I feel all nasally right now. I'm sorry. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, because her voice is difficult to execute and she's a bitch.
Hi again, Bob King. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that. Yeah. And I wasn't counting on her just fucking cock blocking Yuri and I like that. That was so fucked up of you to do.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration from Yuri's writing style?
Yeah, she's definitely jealous of Yuri. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep too much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her.
Oh yeah, you're definitely jealous. Hey? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to divert me from going after her to go after you because you're jealous of her. The oldest trick in the book. Like, come on, man. Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of... Oh.
Yeah, a fictional one, by the way.
Like that? Monica kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway...
What were you just saying? You were talking smack about Yuri.
You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
No, I'm gonna be extra critical, especially since you're a bitch and you ruined my chances with Yuri. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck? What? This part, right? Let's just continue. I don't even want to get into what the meaning of this one is. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader.
Maybe I sound more like a Filthy Frank. I hope I don't. I'm trying to sound more like Vector from Sonic.
So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens,
Don't forget to save your game. You're weird as fuck. I'm gonna save. Okay, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear what you're talking about because you're breaking the fourth wall and it's scaring me. Let's talk to Sayori because she's cool, but she's not my favorite, you know.
Oh, I like this one, Bob King. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want me to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like how. Well,
that would be like Tails, right?
Well.
What was your mama doing when she was pregnant? I mean, I've been curious for a while. I'm just saying.
Well.
My lord, man, your voice is so fucking annoying. Do me a favor, don't say shit else to me.
But you asked me, Sonic.
I'm about to ask you to get your bitch ass out my face.
I like happy the most.
But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Hey, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Bob King. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Ooh. She's using bigger words this time. Also, I like this rhyme here. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Ooh, nice. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. That's a good analogy. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. Ooh, nice rhyme. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Nice. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Nice. That was good. That was good. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I wasn't expecting something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a bit of a habit getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Yeah, don't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Wow. But I can't really say it's any better either. But I appreciate the honesty though. Huh? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Whoa, don't get arrogant now. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Yeah, she did. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Hey, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be... Sorry, y'all. My sleep schedule is messed up. I usually wake up at like 4 p.m. every day. Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. What? Like Ray Shremmerd? I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging down a dead weight. Wow, bitch. You didn't have to be so condescending. You're calling me a dead weight? That was a little unnecessary, you bitch. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy ass, ugly ass, bitch ass spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What? Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. What? One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow. How negative. So... No, wait, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe she's saying that it's a good thing to have, like, a guilty pleasure that you don't want people to know about. But, you know, as long as you're not hurting anybody, it doesn't matter. Maybe that's the message. If anything, then that's a good message, and that's also based. Actually, you know what, Natsuki? I was wrong about you. Just off that poem alone, you're based. You're pretty based. Like, what's wrong with having something that you like to do, like, as a pastime, you know? Like, as long as it's not hurting anybody and it's not bringing the world to shambles, who cares, right? That's pretty based. It's actually ironic that the most based character is one of the more critical characters, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a pretty judgmental character. I mean, even Yuri said that she was pretty biased. Not based. Even Yuri in the last gameplay said that she was pretty biased. So it's pretty ironic how she's biased and opinionated when she's the most based out of the four. I was wrong about you, Natsuki. I'm sorry. In the last video, I went off on you, and I have to apologize. You know, like that meme with Steve Harvey, where he's like, I have to apologize. Like that's me right now. Like, I have to apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. You know what I mean? Like, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yeah, but it's still short and sweet and to the point. It's not like, you know. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. No, you really don't. You literally said it in the last stanza. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks you're what? That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Yeah, that's true. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people found out they would make fun of you or think less of you. True. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. Yeah, that is definitely based. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. Yeah, it's kind of like anime actually. Like back in the day, back in like the early thousands, like 2010, 2011, like if you were caught watching anime, like people would roast you, make fun of you, never let you hear the end of it. Nowadays, anime is mainstream. It's really popular. A lot of content creators, they like to use, like famous content creators, I might add, they like to use like an anime profile picture. Or, you know, just in general, like anime has kind of grown like to be what it is today. And, you know, like it's pretty popular. A lot of people make videos on anime in general, if anything. So it's a really big deal. You ever heard of CJ the Champ? Like anime is like huge now. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think. Not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. All right, I'll hold you to it. Who should I show my poem to next? There's only one option, so obviously we're picking Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Bob King, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her that patience to her. Yeah, it's kind of like Dr. Phil. Like, if you've ever watched a really good Dr. Phil episode, he always takes like a moment to pause before what he says, you know, to really think about what he's gonna say and the delivery as well. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Interesting word choice here. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Okay. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps it's merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequent. more and more frequently. So my bread is always handy. Every time my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Ah, I see. So, it's a more fancier version of what Natsuki was saying in her poem, right? Like, we all have urges or habits that we like to practice. But sometimes we're afraid because, we may feel guilt about them. Because it's a guilty snack. I get it. Okay, cool. Interesting. That was a good one. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Actually, after the whole argument between Yuri and Natsuki from the last gameplay, it's kind of ironic how they both have the similar takes on like the world and world views about having like a pastime that you enjoy, but being afraid that people might judge you for them. They both have that same sentiment, and it's a pretty interesting concept considering they just had a back and forth in the last episode. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so here's the list for me. It goes Yuri's my favorite, and then it goes Natsuki because she's based. Yuri and Natsuki are both based, but the reason why I like Yuri better is because she's more chill and laid back. Natsuki is second place because she's based and she's a little bit blunt. I kind of like people who speak their mind and are like, you know, really blunt and hard on people. It's like hard love, you know, like they'll be hard on you, but they'll be like that because they know that that's what you need to hear. Even though sometimes she goes a little overboard. But still, I still fuck with Natsuki. I was kind of wrong about Natsuki. So it goes Yuri, then Natsuki, and then Sayori, and then Monika. I just don't like Monika because of what she did in this gameplay. Like, she actually pissed me off. Like, why the hell is she acting like that? Like, she's acting fucking brand new. Like, after Yuri called her out, she's acting brand new. Like, why? I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
That's funny.
Huh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Eh? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Please don't tell her I said that. Oh yeah, don't worry. I won't tell her that you prejudiced her. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't that many people like you, Bob King.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Star Wars transition.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations.
Sorry.
Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? Monica.
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. But it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just get it over with.
Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Damn, it's not that deep. Oh my gosh. Let me get a sip of water. Doing Monica's voice fucks my my vocal cords up. Alright.
Oh my gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands in front of the podium.
The title of this poem is called The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Sorry. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. I promise y'all, that was my hands. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. But didn't she... I've never seen this face of her before. But didn't she want... So, like, wasn't she... Didn't she not want to do it, like, a second ago? Like, was she not about it? Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
That's a clever name, damn. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This might be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. They got hit by a flashbang in Rainbow Six Siege. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Nah, man, I'm not. I promise y'all. That's my hands. But it's like the regular show episode from the episode where Mordecai and Rigby exposed their future selves when they were at a band where they were frauds, and Benson starts applauding. Wait, we're about to go on a detour. Hold up. Let's see. Window capture. Doki Doki Literature Club. Let me open up YouTube. Let's see. Benson applauding Mordecai and Rigby. Search. Let's see. Where is it? I can't find the episode. I can't find it. I might just have to actually search the episode up. Mordecai and the Rigby's episode. I can't show a lot of it because it's copyright, but Let's see. Mordecai and the Rigby's episode, Cartoon Network. 4 minutes. Let me see. Alright. Let's go back into OBS. Window capture. Microsoft Edge. Mordecai and the Rigby's episode. Alright, let's see. This episode right here. Wait. The audio to Doki Doki still playing. Hold up. Settings. Turn the volume down. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's see. Fucking ads.
Something special?
Lego. I'm not gonna be mad because it's Lego. And I fuck with Lego.
Gift that fits every occasion?
Yep. Ages 7 to 99, nigga.
Lego sets.
Y'all ever step on a fucking Lego? That shit fucking hurts, bro.
That always works.
Alright, let's go.
One of those?
Where is it?
It was going great. You tricked him.
It was right here.
Lame. Wouldn't want to ruin this.
It was right here. Benson starts applauding awkwardly, and then everyone follows. This is exactly how it was when Yuri did her speech.
I don't know why you thought this open mic would be embarrassing. This is awesome.
He just randomly applauds.
I don't know why
Yeah.
you thought this open.
That's literally it. That's literally... Alright, let's go. I told y'all I was gonna not do any more detours, but I fucking lied. Alright. Let's go back into OBS. Doki Doki Literature Club. Turn that off. Turn this on. Let's see. Doki Doki Literature Club. Turn this off. Turn this on. There we go. Slowly but surely, I'm figuring out how to do this. Alright. Return. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Damn, she ran off.
Yuri, that was really good.
Oh, shut up with that fake ass compliment. You're a fake ass.
Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then, Sayori. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Medal. Sorry I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. Pause. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in front of your own head.
Yeah, I gotta come up with a different voice for Monica. It's hurting my vocal cords.
It's your poem. It's your poem. It's your poem. It'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Bob King liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. How about that voice? That sounds like actually. I feel like Monica, because she's like the smart genius prodigy, she would have like, actually, the atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Hey, well, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Like, actually.
They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing on that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more.
That might sound more like Waluigi or like
Squilliam, fancy son. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely sounded like Tails. Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Bob King. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Bob King lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Wow.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Yeah, I only have 2 poems. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Like Tupac, all eyes on me. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that shit again, nigga.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I mean, I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Don't make that pose ever again in front of me, Monica. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, man, fuck Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Bob King, you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was just spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, for real. That's literally like, women will literally do that. They'll set you up for a question that they know that they're not gonna like the answer to, but they just want to gauge like if you'll be honest or not. Like they will say like it's a lose-lose situation, because if you tell the truth, then they'll still get upset, and then if you don't tell the truth, you're just telling them what they want to hear, and then they'll see right through you. So it's like they'll be like, hey babe, does this dress make me look fat? And then you'll be like, yes. And then she'll be like, oh wow, you're such a misogynist asshole, like you're a bitch ass asshole, misogynistic. Like it's like, wow. But why'd you ask me that question if you were just gonna get upset at my response? Did you want me to lie? Did you want me to be a yes man? Did you want me to just say no? And then you'll still know that I'm lying anyway. So it's like there's no win to it.
Well,
oh, this is me saying well. I wish there was a third option, like where I could change the subject, where I could be like, hey, Sayori, do you want to go get some Popeyes on the way home? And just change the subject completely. That's what I would do. I would be like, hey, Sayori, you want to go to Walgreens and get like some candy or some shit? Not like that though. I'm not like that, nigga. Like fuck that. I'm not fucking EDP. Besides, she's 18. But like I was, damn. What do I say? Was this the difficult situation Monaco was talking about? Oh wait, I already have it saved. Damn, I really don't remember playing this. Let me be honest. I'm not gonna lie to her. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Because you like her. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
What? Are you jealous? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Yeah.
You admitted it.
Well, you set me up with a difficult question. As a matter of fact, why would you even speculate something that would never even occur in the first place? Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna... Exactly. She literally trapped me with a question that was gonna have a lose-lose outcome anyway.
Well...
Tails.
You're a bitch, Sonic. You always been a bitch.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
What? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Exactly.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Yeah, I would be awkward too. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Exactly. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Exactly. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I don't know. Only time will tell. Does it really matter? Could I just like spam? Yep, spam. I already forgot her voice. It was
actually, oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out with the festival too.
I just can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Wait, didn't you not want to go to it though?
Hey, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki, you fake bitch?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You're starting to sound like Sayori all of a sudden. You want to eat food, eat snacks. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Yeah. Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? You of all people?
Hey, I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, actually, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica. Oh, I see what you did there. That was pretty clever.
Hey, that's not how you say my name at all.
I've never seen her face like that before.
Also, that joke, actually, that joke also makes no sense in translation.
Bro, Monica with a fucking
actually
voice is perfect.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Hey? You're spacing out again. Ah! What was that sound I just made, bro? It sounded like have y'all ever seen the Wonder Woman meme? That one. Wait. We gotta do another detour. I'm sorry, y'all, but that meme is infamous, and I gotta actually. All right. Let's see. Let me mute the volume to this real quick though. Settings, volume, sound effects. All right. Let's see. What was it? Wonder Woman. Meme. Search. Let's see. Wonder Woman meme. Wonder Woman is racist meme. What the hell is that? Is it on here? I don't know if it's on here. Nope, it's not that one. Is it this one? No, it's not that one either. Is it this one? Nope. Although I admit that is pretty funny. Yeah, I admit that one is pretty funny. Oh no, it's not Wonder Woman. It's Thor, right? Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok. It's the fucking Hella meme, right? Hella from Marvel Rivals. Let's see. Thor Ragnarok meme. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one for sure.
What have you brought today? Tell me.
A contender.
Alright. I'll shut the fuck up. We gotta get back into the game. We'll be here for fucking 10 hours with all these detours. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's see. Literature. Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. There we go. Let's get back into it. The volume. Oh yeah. I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the gameplay, but I finished FNAF 2, by the way. I'm definitely gonna play FNAF 3. Don't mind me. You could go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big-ass smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Sorry, y'all. I thought I was about to sneeze just then. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Sorry. I'm keeping all this in the video. I'm sorry, y'all. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Also, I'm pretty sure I've been recording for 2 hours.
Bob King, actually, Bob King, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Bob King. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive, so I know it's not your problem, but I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Well, maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Bob King.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know.
Hey? She's been so much
happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Bob King. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Huh?
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Ah, alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. And I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and I have to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really nothing that big of a deal. Fuck, I can't talk. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? So sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Bob King. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my eyes. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Ooh, that's deep. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you were aware were in you. That is, I think that... Sorry. She would be a very fortunate person to have you. Feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Yeah. So, I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. For real. Like, I'm really simple. You give me, like, I don't know, a pizza, some video games, and, like, I don't even know. And then I could settle down all day if you gave me those two things. And I'd be chilling. So, Overwatch and, like, yeah, maybe some Popeyes or KFC, something, and I could just settle down for the rest of the day. Just leave me to my own devices, as you say, you know, in this, but yeah. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes back to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica, because I don't like her.
Hi, Bob King. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Your style's gotten so refined, Bob King. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah. I've been noticing how much time you spend with her.
Yeah, and I've been noticing that you're a hating ass bitch and you're jealous.
I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about it. It's a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. But still, I'm getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
Yeah, and you must really be jealous. Hey, that's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
So, you say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Huh, that's clever. The wordplay. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Dang, I can't talk. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything. What I am thinking. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That one's pretty good. A little negative, but it's pretty good. I get the meaning. Like, what's the point in existing if you know everything, right? What's the point in anything if you know everything? If you have all the answers and there's no need to improve at anything, then what's the point in anything? I get that.
You know, actually, I feel like learning and looking for answers.
Bro, my voice for her keeps changing.
I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. I'm sorry, y'all.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
That's not true. You could write about happy things.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Don't you mean one-dimensional?
I think you know that better than anyone. Actually, you mean one-dimensional.
No. But in my own voice, actually, you mean one-dimensional.
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh no, I don't want to hear this.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Who should I share my poem to next? Let's go with Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, damn, okay. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. You call that joking? Bro, I almost threw up my lunch. You Mortal Kombat X-rayed my ribcage, bro. That shit hurt. How the hell did you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Yeah, she's like walking around eggshells. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever even happened. And look at me, trying to catch my breath. I'm all like, I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I will be the beach that washes your worries away. I will be the beach that you daydream about each day. I will be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought it had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're powerful, you're wonderful, when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you, in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Nice. She's finally writing about something happy too. And she's using bigger words this time, which is something that she criticized Yuri about. I also like the use of repetition. Pretty good. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome, true. Well, it can be. The thing I don't like about going to the beach is that I get sand everywhere and then it gets all up in my car and then I have to go and get it detailed or vacuum everything out. But yeah, the beach can be fine. The beach can be fun, but sometimes I'd rather just go to the swimming pool. Kinda hard to write about anything, yeah. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. After Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Sorry. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Yeah. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Yuri.
Bob King, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would end up feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Bob King, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really just enjoy reading.
Well, that's one way to put it anyway.
But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Bob King. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy.
Damn.
I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Bob King. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others.
But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then fuck them. For real, fuck them kids. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Big facts. Well, Natsuki is pretty based. I actually kind of like her. I was kind of wrong about her, you know. She was cool. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, the silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella, Ella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to his forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. Ooh, nice. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Ooh. So your heart is warm. Gotcha. So maybe the person, the guy that she's referring to is me. Right? Because he makes her heart warm. Her heart is amber and warm, right? Maybe the person she's referring to is me. This is pretty good. It has a lot of meanings, actually. My heart pounds, the silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. Umbrella, Ella. But I'm casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. Light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement. Amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. The forbidden emotion is probably love or lust, right? Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? So she's comparing herself to the ghost, just like in Ghost Under the Light Part 1. Yeah, maybe she's referring to me. I am the silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. Maybe that's who she's referring to. That's a clever poem. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about, meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Ooh. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. Yeah, before she cock blocks. We're having a really good moment right here too. I like the fact that Bob King, he knows that the poem is about him. I love that. That's really awesome. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori. She's the only option. It's nice, I guess. Wait. Tails. Well, it's nice, I guess. Come on. I can already tell that you don't like it. Well, yeah, Tails. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. Sorry. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Bob King. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself.
Actually, okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she isn't around.
Where the heck did she even run off to anyway? I thought she just went to take a piss. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well, and she went home today. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Whoa. She's not my girlfriend. We're just friends. What the heck? Why'd you misinterpret that? That's a misread if I've ever seen one. Is it because you're jealous? Is it because you want attention from me? Is that why? You might be hard on me all the time, but there's some underlying feelings I could tell. It's often the girls who are like disrespectful to you that are the ones that want it, you know, like you never know. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my relationship with exactly. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Did I say that out loud or did I say that?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so
Wait, why did you change the subject?
let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can. Actually, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless. Damn. Talk about blunt. Called herself useless. That's crazy.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know.
Look at Natsuki being quiet. She wants to be the best one. She's jealous. Because y'all know she's egotistical about her talents. She wants to be the one who's the best here. She had something to say about that, but she kept her mouth shut. She bit her tongue.
Now, Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you now when she's not around.
That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes, and she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. She locked in, y'all. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Bob King.
Yeah, I'm the one who's really useless. If anything, what I should do, I should be the one for marketing for the club, right? I should be the one who passes word to all the students around campus about like what we're trying to do, you know? Instead of just, I know we have the posters and the pamphlets, but that's not enough. You have to pass word, you know? You have to sell it verbally. So maybe I should have been doing that during school today, right? Because this club is after school, obviously. So I should have been passing word of mouth about what we were trying to do on Monday, right? Because today's Friday. I should have been passing what we were planning today, maybe even yesterday, maybe even Monday, like earlier this week. I should have been telling them, like I should have been the hype man, you know what I mean? I should have been the marketer. That would have been a lot better than you know, like I'm the one who's really useless, like the one who is truly useless. Yeah.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well.
I'm not helping you, Monica. Fuck you. You ruined my chances with Yuri earlier, and for that you must pay.
I would be really appreciative of that,
And I would be really apprehensive of deciding that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Wow. So what, you're just treating me like I'm just a burden? It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your ass anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Sorry. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Bob King may not like to be around you only if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bob King to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't?
Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bob King to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Oh wow, I see you. You're trying to manipulate and you're doing that pose too. I see what you're trying to do, Monica, and it's not working. You already fucked up my chances with Yuri earlier, and like I said, you're going to pay for that. So I'm sure he's interested in Yuri, probably. You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Bob King, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me, but of course I'm gonna go with save the game. This might be a thumbnail as well. I don't know. How long have I been recording? 2 hours and 39 minutes. Okay, let me take a sip of water. Probably Yuri. To be real, she's my favorite. Oh, also, I gotta take a piss, y'all. I drank too much water. I'll be right back. I might edit this out, by the way. And we're back. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Let me just get my positioning. Oh, I just moved my whole entire desk doing that. I hope y'all didn't hear that. Let me see. In the editing process, I'll probably edit that out. But yeah, we are back now. Alright, there we go. So of course, I'm going to go with, Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Nasuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Bob King? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Nasuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? Yeah. I already said I would be fine. All I gotta do is go to Publix or Albertsons and just buy them. Or my mom can make them for us. But yeah, I'll be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Nasuki is feeling a little sour. So, is this everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Bob King? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Nasuki? Nasuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Bob King picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she had tried to say something Sayori would say at the time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you.
Yeah, I hope everyone else do their best. I hope to see everyone else do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, see you, get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around.
So sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. 'Cause I'm a dumbass. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? Yes, it is a problem. I have porno, fleshlights, all sorts of fucked up shit. You do not want to see my room. And it smells like straight sweat and body odor. Like you do not want to go to my room. You don't want to go to my room. It smells like straight ass and sweat. And I am lazy as fuck. And I got porno DVDs all up in there. And it smells like straight sweat. I also have trash everywhere. I don't want to clean it because I'm lazy and I am a neat. Yes, I'm a fucking neat. Hopefully you come to my room and clean it. That would be neat. No, I'm just playing. I don't know, but I'm a lazy fuck and I'm not gonna clean that shit, bitch. What the fuck am I saying now? You don't want to come to my room because it's got porno and flashlights. I don't know, but okay. Is that a problem? Yes, it is. No, not at all. I'm lying. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Bob King. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. No, I chose you because I wanted to and because I like you the most out of the other girls. What do you mean? You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Alright, y'all. I've been recording for hours. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna keep this save file right here, just in case the fucking OBS decides to do the same thing it did earlier, and this will be where we will continue off at next time we play. July 18th, 2025, 4:30 p.m. What is going on right now? Well, it's not getting scary yet, unfortunately. Hopefully it will, though, eventually. It's a pretty good game, I gotta say. Maybe I should turn the volume down while I'm talking, you know, for the outro, but, yeah, it's a pretty good game. Yuri's my favorite. Yuri's best girl. Monica fucking pissed me off. And that might actually be like the intro to the video. I'm not sure. If y'all haven't seen it already, I got the FNAF. Jeez, I had a brain fart. I had FNAF Part 1 out. Parts 1 and 2. Them niggas have ultimate abilities. I thought it was pretty funny, and so I recorded it. And we got FNAF Part 2 is on the way. I'm still editing it, but it will be out shortly. The Sly review, I know I said it for like 3 weeks now. I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to figure out, because I have these external microphones. I'm trying to figure out if, one, the storage on my iPad, if I'll run out of storage from, because what I do whenever I edit my videos, I use this thumb drive that has a USB-C adapter on the other side, and then it also has a USB-A on the other side to go into my computer. So this video right here, for example, is 2 hours long. It's going to be like 8 gigabytes worth of data, and then after I edit it and add transitions and, you know, fix up the audio in Movavi, it's going to be even bigger. It's going to have like, pause though, it's going to have like 10 gigabytes worth of data, right? And then what I do, I export that into my USB drive, and then I take that USB drive and put it in my iPad, and then save that video from the USB drive into my iPad, and then I use the iPad to edit the video using Flow, and then yeah. But my iPad only has 256 gigabytes. In the Sly review so far, I'm on chapter 6, which is He Who Tames the Iron Horse. And that video, it's already like an hour and a half long. Plus with all my editing on it, it's pretty long. Pause. So I'm hoping that, you know, I can get that out to y'all eventually. And the audio is good, because I'm using this I forgot what it was called, but it's an external audio microphone. It was expensive too. It was a really good one. I think it's called DJI. Yeah, it's a DJI. And that one. So hopefully, you know, the audio will be nice on that, nice and crispy. It's my first review ever, really, technically, since, well, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. And Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is a good game as well, but I'm definitely going to re-review that one because the audio that I had on it wasn't very good. When I recorded that one, I used Beats headphones to record the audio, and I'm not a fan of the audio. So I'm definitely going to re-review that one. I'm going to rewrite the script as well, because I thought the script was unprofessional. But yeah. Anyways, I've been ranting too long. I'll see y'all in the next video, and peace. Have a nice day, or night, if, you know, depending on where you're at. A nice day or a night. I'll see y'all in the next gameplay. Peace.